This weekend, I attended my second RPM conference, and I have to say, I had a great time. I left the house early on Friday morning, about 4 a.m., and made it to Naperville by 8:30, ready to start the day. It didn't take me long before I ran into one of my friends, Bob Weber, who wanted one of my Corn Country Rails t-shirts. Like last year, one of the areas was set up with manufacturers and vendors to basically show some products that are coming out in the next year and also items for sale.
Yeah.
I chose to go under frame board.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's.
What?
While walking around in the exhibit area, of course, I run into Cody Grivno. First thing he asked me, "Hey, when you want to write another article for Model Railroader?" Cody, I don't know. Maybe it'll be after I retire in 5 years. Like last year, they had one of the classrooms set up where people could bring their models to show for the RPM meet. I didn't bring anything this year to show, but I definitely took pictures of models that I was very interested in and thought they were really cool to see. In the afternoon, I took off and hit a couple hobby shops. I had a personal shopping list of some things I was looking for myself, but also a couple guys in the eastern Iowa area that sent me with some items they wanted me to look for. And I found a few items, and a few just were out of stock. After a full day of being up since 4 a.m., I went to a local restaurant close to my hotel, had a great meal, then went back to my hotel room, and what should be on? But Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. So I watched that, went to bed, so I could be well rested up for another day of the RPM meet on Saturday. When I arrived Saturday morning, the HO guys were just getting started with the HO Modutrak layout, so I thought this was a great time when it wasn't so crowded to get some pictures and do some filming to start the day. Well, after filming the HO Club for a while, I went back into the train show area, ran into my friend Dave Bach, who's a regular operator on my layout, and also had a nice conversation with Tony Coaster, who I really admire. And you might be saying, well, where's the N Scale stuff? Yes, the N Scale Modutrak Group was also set up, but I'm doing a special video just for that because I also had the opportunity to operate with those guys. And the one thing that is great about the RPM conference are the clinics. I attended a bunch of them. Doug Harding's clinic on grain elevators was wonderful. Steve Heil's clinic on Wilson meat packing reefers was great. There were just a ton of good clinics this year, and that's what makes the RPM really neat, is getting to hear the knowledge of other model railroaders, the research in that, and how you can apply it to your own railroad at home. So it was a great RPM meet this year. I headed home with lots of good knowledge. I appreciate you watching. I hope you'll continue to keep following Corn Country Rails, and everyone, take care. Thank you, and happy railroading to you. Bye-bye.